Friends, Indians, countrymen, lend me your Cannes ears. कान्स फिल्म फेस्टिवल के बारे में तो आपने सुना ही होगा, पर आजकल जैसे आई सी अ लॉट ऑफ यू नो क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर सेशंस ऑन सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स. मेरे को लग रहा है कि हम दिन पे दिन कान के कच्चे होते जा रहे हैं और हमारे घर के अंदर ही कान्स फिल्म फेस्टिवल चलता जा रहा है. So welcome to this new episode today. In continuation with the other episodes of which I've done, which come under the category of, or let's say under the main tagline of the human condition. Today's episode's name, before I reveal that to you, I just want to kind of take you back to the other episodes that I've done, which also include, refuting the myth of debunking, or let's say debunking the myth of refuting CRPC, IPC, in which I also mentioned gender equality, and the episodes before, which I talked about, how people should be more tolerant towards each other. Which brings me to today's topic. And the name of it would slightly surprise you. You might be slightly offended, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't be offended. Why? Because that's what's happening today. It's called the bastardization of viewpoints. Now, why did I use that word? Why did I use that word? Immediately the Hindi translation would come to like harami type, harami wali baat. Aisa nahi hai. It's not like that. Recently, the Supreme Court has taken into observation that one needs to face consequences for abusive and vulgar posts on social media, and an apology would not be enough to waive criminal proceedings. And this was in connection with some MLA from Tamil Nadu. I think his name was V. Shekhar, and he had posted some indecent remarks on female journalists. In his rebuttal, he had said I had medicines in my eyes, so I didn't see what I was posting. This you would very easily be able to understand or be able to relate to, because even on our WhatsApps, if you are in a family group or something, somebody in the family keeps just forwarding things, and when you tell them you shouldn't be forwarding things like this, they're like, मेरे पास आता है मैं आगे forward कर देता हूँ, without actually even looking at what is there. Now, it comes as no surprise that day by day the use of abusive language, and especially in the form of comments, have been resurfacing on social media, which completely baffles me. It seems like nobody can have a viewpoint today. Of course, there are a lot of people talking about the government. A lot of them talk against the government. A lot of people talk something in the middle, but no one's doing anything about it. They all love to talk. And most of the time, I've also kind of seen that the way people, the moment you put your viewpoint across, the first thing that comes to play, or the first thing that is slapped by you, in your face, is like, चला जा पाकिस्तान, फिर अगर तेरे को इंडिया नहीं अच्छा लगता, मैं क्यों जाऊं? अगर आपको शौक है वैगन आर को 36 लाख में खरीदने का, तो आप शौक में जाइए ना, आप शौक से जाइए, हम क्यों जाएं? I have just said something which is my viewpoint. If you may agree to disagree, you may completely disagree, but you don't have a right to go ahead and belittle someone just because it doesn't sit in tandem with your thought belief or thought process. This program is going to be divided into 3 sections, so I'm just going to talk about 2 points right now. Again, I would like to drag you back to my other episodes in which I kept mentioning the term tolerance. There is zero tolerance today. Zero tolerance amongst people on social media platforms. You do realize that people are different. People have different upbringings. People come from different family backgrounds. People are not the same. They will not have the same rigid mindset as yours. So it is important for us as people, at least for our country, the country that we live in, which is India, we should at least understand that we as Indians should be supportive of each other, okay? And completely destroy this ideology of hatred. Where does this stem from? What is the starting point? That I'll talk about in episode number 2.